The last part to quilt on this block is the orange rectangle and the 2 orange squares. My plan says to quilt a line 1/4 of an inch in from this seam and a line 1/4 of an inch in from this seam, as well as a spiral in this square and a spiral in this square. I'm using a sit-down long arm machine, so I'm able to use long arm quilting templates. I have a straight edge ruler that I can put right over the seam line, and my 1/4 inch foot will press my needle 1/4 inch away, so I don't need to measure or mark anything. If I were doing this on a home sewing machine, I would mark it and not have a long arm quilting template make contact with the foot of a home sewing machine. So here, place it right along the seam line, place my foot right along the straight edge, and stitch down. Once I've gotten to the end of the seam, I need to travel 1/4 inch over into the corner. I can use my straight edge for that as well. And now I'll do a curl. Do a big spiral. I've gone all the way in, and what I need to do is retrace it out. I choose not to retrace it perfectly. I like the look of the lines missing a bit. Now I need to get my stitching over to this corner. I'll use my straight edge again. I positioned my straight edge 1/4 of an inch away from the edge of the seam so that my needle's perfectly in the seam. My spiral in and retrace my spiral back out. Going to stitch over 1/4 of an inch, and it's easy to measure that 1/4 inch because I have a 1/4 inch foot on my machine. So once the edge of my foot hits the seam line, I know I'm in the correct position. Now I can place my ruler right on the seam line, and stitch all the way down.